The first time that a new player plays Moonbreaker, I hope they see the magic of tabletop gaming fully digital.
This will be over real quick.
This game from the very first moment was designed to constantly reveal itself and expand. And it's just an entirely different design mindset from the very beginning.
At its core, it's a game that aims to reproduce that feeling of playing a tabletop game against friends in a more simplified and approachable way.
For justice!
Players will see Moonbreaker as a tabletop digital minis experience. We take a turn-based strategy game and show it to them in a totally brand new way.
Ready? Okay!
Let us keep this civilized.
Welcome to the party.
We wanted Moonbreaker to be better than tabletop, so we stripped out a lot of the complex mechanics of being around a tabletop. There are no measurements or grids, and instead there's a simple point-and-click control scheme that you can use, from everything to moving your units, deploying them, and using your abilities.
Smells like breakfast.
With us, you choose your roster, and it's a very easy choice. It's 10 units plus a captain.
It is a turn-based affair where you have the equivalent of command points called Cinder, and you use those to execute actions at every turn.
That coupled with the ship assists and randomized map, you basically never know fully what you're going to go into every round, and that's what keeps it exciting.
In the game, I really hope that players experience the thrill of discovering new synergies between their units, finding just crazy combinations, and also having chances to take really big risks that pay off in satisfying ways.
We knew if we wanted to bring that tabletop experience to digital, we knew that we had to have basically the world's best lore.
Our game is set in the Reaches, and it is a whole new universe that we have crafted alongside Brandon Sanderson, so there's a lot to discover about it.
Brandon is known for his magic systems, so he needed to weave the mechanics into the story as well.
The Reaches is made up of clusters of moons orbiting a giant sun. At the center of those moons is something called Cinder. Cinder is what keeps them in orbit. It is the most powerful resource in our entire universe, and people really, really want to get hold of it.
At the minute, we have these 3 different cultures in that are all very visually unique from each other. The Methodori culture are very militaristic, and they live on a very stark planet, so all their buildings reflect that. You know, they're very angular, but it still looks very grand as well.
Cholek are a sun-worshipping culture who are really focused on agriculture.
The Cholek are this really interesting meld between mechanical and natural.
The smugglers faction in our game, they're like the pirates of our universe. They kind of cobble stuff together out of old spaceship parts, and they have like a shanty town where they're building stuff out of old scrap metal.
Deliciously devious.
We've laid this amazing foundation as a start to the story that we think just has so many various ways that it can kind of evolve. The possibilities are really endless.
Incoming!
It's been really cool having the chance to work on this painting tool that we have in the game. We really want the best of both worlds, from the miniature experience and the digital video game experience. So it has a lot of the conveniences of digital painting, but we've also brought in a lot of the techniques that people use in miniature paintings.
That's something we want all the fans to know, is all of the default paint jobs for every character in the game is created in our own tool. And we actually hired real-world professional mini painters to do it in our tool. So hopefully that gives them some inspiration, but we fully expect the fans will far exceed anything that we can come up with, and we'll create the most incredible paint jobs possible.
Our focus in early access is to make sure that players love the game. Part of open development isn't about coming up with a roadmap and hoping players love it, but instead giving the players tools to give us the feedback we need to make the game as good as it can possibly be.
Gonna be wild.
Our commitment to our fans is we will never give a watered-down experience to them. We're going to give you something deep and something you can really sink your teeth into that you need your whole mind to experience.
All hands on deck.
Brace yourself!
We genuinely want to evolve the game with their participation. Come try the game. We know it's imperfect today, but I hope you can see the possibilities that we can, and let's do it together.
This is the beginning of a decades-long adventure. I hope you join us for all of it.